Hey everybody, welcome to April. This is my April newsletter. Yes, April. I am coming home on April 15th, so my time is coming to an end here in Latin America, and I have loved everything. Even the days where I wish I wasn't here, I've loved it. So I'm coming home on the 15th, so that's a few weeks away, and I'm just so grateful. I'm grateful to myself that I did this trip. The last time we spoke, I was in Nicaragua, and I traveled from Nicaragua to Mexico City, and I am now in the Yucatan, and I am in Playa del Carmen for my last few weeks. The reason I came to Playa is because I am fascinated with the Mayan culture. So I'm going to be visiting different pyramids, sacred sites, and cenotes, and whatever else comes into my field as I'm here at this time. So I'm really excited to see where this part of my journey goes. I'm also liking that there's some amenities here that weren't available in El Salvador and Nicaragua, and I'm enjoying that. I'm going to say I'm enjoying that. So before we begin into April, I just wanted to ask you, how was the equinox, the new sign moving into the sign of Aries, and also we had Heaven's Gate all around the 20th, 21st, 22nd of March. So the equinox is is the change of the seasons. It's moving in the northern hemisphere, we're moving into spring, and Aries is the sign that we moved into. So all about new beginnings, fresh starts. In the spring, everything's coming to life. I love the spring in Vancouver. And Aries is the planet a lot about getting things done. So you might notice that you've got more motivation to put things into action and go with them. So that could be coming up for you with this sign. So just go with it and enjoy the new beginnings of spring, because that is just such an exciting time. We also went through Heaven's Gate, and Heaven's Gate is where the physical and the non-physical realms are connecting. The veils are thinning, and this is happening for everybody. It's just part of this time, and so you may be noticing that you may be getting more intuitive hunches. Maybe you're seeing things or hearing things, or maybe you're just feeling things aren't quite right, but you can't put your finger on it. Or maybe you can put your finger on it, and they could be not right in your own life, or it could be not feeling right in the collective, because we're all going through it. This is part of the ascension that we're going through. One of the things that's really important that I want to share too is the planet Pluto moved from Capricorn into Aquarius right after all of the shifts in before. And what that represents is Pluto is the planet of death and rebirth. It goes into the dark. It wants to go into the shadows. My sign is Scorpio, so Pluto, is my ruling planet. So hence, why do I like to be the shadow walker with my clients? I go into the dark with them and move through to find where the energies are stuck. I also work as a death doula. That's about the shadow. It's the darker aspects of our lives. So this is what Pluto does. So what we're moving out of is this top-down structure of Capricorn. So that planet was all about control, elite structures, top-down structures, control over, a bit of domination, I'd say more than a bit. But what we're seeing is the systems are falling. So you're seeing that in the financial, the environmental, the medical, the political, it's got to break down. And what Pluto's done is it's moved into the sign of Aquarius. And Pluto stays in a constellation for 20 years, so it's a long time. The last time these energetics all came together, I think, was during the French Revolution. So this is a time where people are standing up. They're saying, this isn't right. I'm not going to tolerate this anymore. So that could be happening collectively, Or it could be happening internally. Maybe it's that job doesn't feel right anymore, or that relationship doesn't feel right anymore, or that food I've been eating for years isn't feeling right anymore. So just trust what you're getting and go into releasing and letting go. We are in this time where the energies are flowing onto the planet and they flow into us. And what happens is when they're flowing through our energetic system, they ground down and flow into the organs, into the cells, all into the glands. And as that happens, where there's blocks, the energy will get stuck and it pushes on us. That's why you're feeling things aren't quite right. It's awakening. You're awakening to that. And that's the time that we're in now. So if you need some help releasing blocks, wounds, patterns that aren't serving you anymore, please reach out to me. This is the time. The more we can let go, the more these energies will flow, the more light we can embody in our systems. And that's what we're going to. That Christed energy is we're remembering that we're light beings and that we are the children of the Christ. This energy is coming onto the planet on force. So for some of us it's flowing easily and gently, and for others it's been challenging. So again, if I can help you in any way, please, please, please reach out to me. It doesn't have to take long, and it can move very quickly through you. So I wanted to share that with you and wish you well this April. Go with the energy, stay in flow. We're creating the new earth. What does that look like for you? Spend some time thinking about that. It's exciting. It's expansive. It's creative. What do we want? It's going to be an amazing, amazing next 20 years. So we're just coming into it. So with that, blessings to you all. Much love. Bye-bye.